lady sits in her bower door as straight as a willow wand. The blacksmith stood a little forby with his hammer in his hand. Well, may you dress, ye lady fair, all in your robes of red. Before the morn at this same time I'll gain your maidenhead. Away, away, you cold blacksmith, would you do me this wrong? For to think to gain my maidenhead that I have kept so long. Oh, bide, lady, bide, and I better bide, for the lusty smith will be your love, for all your mighty pride. I'd rather I was dead and cold and my body laid to grave than a lusty, dusty, cold blacksmith my maidenhead should have. Oh, bide, lady, bide, and I better bide, for the lusty smith will be your love, for all your mighty pride. So the lady she held up her hand and swore upon the mould that he'd not have her maidenhead for all of a chest of gold. But the blacksmith he held up his hand and he swore by the mass that he would have her maidenhead for the half of that or less. Oh, bide, lady, bide, and I better bide, for the lusty smith will be your love, for all your mighty pride. Then she became a turtle dove and flew up in the air, and he became another dove, and they flew pair and pair. Oh, bide, lady, bide, and I better bide, for the lusty smith will be your love, for all your mighty pride. Then she became a gay grey mare and stood in yonder slack, and he became a golden saddle and sat upon her back. Oh, bide, lady, bide, and I better bide, for the lusty smith will be your love, for all your mighty pride. She turned herself into a hare and ran up on the plain, and he became a good greyhound and ran her down again. Oh, bide, lady, bide, and I better bide, for the lusty smith will be your love, for all your mighty pride. She turned herself into a fly and flew up in the air, and he became a hairy spider and dragged her into his lair. Oh, bide, lady, bide, and I better bide, for the lusty smith will be your love, for all your mighty pride. She turned herself into a sheep a-grazing on yon common, and he became a horny ram, and soon he was upon her. Bide, lady, bide, and I better bide, for the lusty smith will be your love, for all your mighty pride. She turned herself into a ship and sailed out o'er the sea, and he became a bold captain, and aboard of her went he. Oh, bide, lady, bide, and I better bide, for the lusty smith will be your love, for all your mighty pride. She turned herself into a cloud a-floating in the air, and he became a lightning flash and zipped right into her. Oh, bide, lady, bide, and I better bide, for the lusty smith will be your love, for all your mighty pride. She turned into a mulberry tree a-standing in the wood, and he came forth as the morning dew and sprinkled her where she stood. Bide, lady, bide, and I better bide, for the lusty smith will be your love, for all your mighty pride. Then she became a silken sheet and stretched upon a bed, and he became a green bed cover, and he gained her maidenhead. And once she woke he took her so, and still he bade her bide, and the lusty smith became her love,